Hello, in this short video I'm going to solve the following A-level problem. Solve the following equation. ln of x minus 4 plus ln of x plus 5 equals 2 times ln of the square root of 2 plus ln of 1 minus 4x. Pause the video at this point and give it a try. To solve this problem, my target is this. I want to make the left-hand side ln of one expression, for example, ln of something called box, whatever inside the box, and I want to make the right-hand side also in the form of one single ln, let us say ln of something like circle. If this happens, then of course box and circle should be the same, and of course the other way around, on the condition that both the box and the circle are positive, because ln of negative numbers is not defined. Okay, in order to achieve the goal for the left-hand side, I remind you of this formula that if you have ln of a positive number capital A plus ln of another number capital B, positive of course, then you can write it as ln of the product of A and B. For the right-hand side, I want to use this property that if you have a number p multiplied by ln of a positive number a, what you can, if you want to, you can bring it up and put it as the exponent of capital A and write it as this. Okay, so that is the target. I want to use this property. Using these two formulas, I want to achieve the goal. It is very simple. On the left-hand side, if I give the role of capital A to this expression and I give the role of capital B to this expression, then I will have ln of A plus B that can be compactly written as ln of the product. So the left-hand side becomes simply ln of x minus 4 multiplied by x plus 5. This is the left-hand side. For the right-hand side, I will do the same thing but in two steps. The first step is to use this formula here to move these two up there. Okay? So this becomes ln of the square root of 2 to power 2. I copy and paste the second term. Okay, but now look, here I have two polynomials of first degree. I multiply them x times x, x times 5, and etc. So then it becomes ln of x squared plus 5x minus 4x minus 20. And on the right hand side, of course, the square root of 2 to power 2 is simply 2. So this becomes ln of 2 plus ln of 1 minus 4x. On the left hand side, these two terms can be simplified to positive x. So this becomes ln of x squared plus positive x minus 20. And on the right hand side, I will use the same formula by giving the role of A to number 2 and giving the role of B to expression 1 minus 4x. So the left hand side can be written as one single element on the condition that I multiply this by that. But when I do that, it becomes simply 2 minus 8x. Now, what I wanted to achieve, it is achieved. Why? Because I have ln of a box on the left equals to ln of the circle. In other words, ln of this number is equal to ln of this number. This can only happen if these numbers are positive and x squared plus x minus 20 becomes equal to 2 minus 8x. But that is extremely simple problem now. It's just a simple quadratic equation. I move everything to the left, so x squared minus x to the left becomes positive x and positive 8x, and positive x becomes positive 9x, and 2 moved to the left becomes minus 2, so it becomes minus 22 equals to 0. So if you want to solve this equation, you can use either PQ or ABC formula, but in this case it is extremely to use factorization, because guessing two numbers whose sum is positive 9 and the product is minus 22 is easy. One of them is plus 11, the other one is negative 2. Yes? So this means that either the first one is 0 and x is equal to minus 11, or x is equal to 2. But by the experience you got during the lesson, you know that might be one or two of these solutions are false roots. We have to check them. For example, it is obvious that minus 11 is not working. Why? For example, if I put minus 11 here, minus 11 minus 4 is minus 15, and ln of minus 15 is not defined. So this means that this is indeed a false root. Yes. What about 2? Might be you think because 2 is positive it is acceptable. No, that is not the requirement. The requirement is that the argument in front of all ln's inside the problem should be positive, which is not the case. Why? Because if I take 2 and put it here, it becomes 2 minus 4, which is minus 2, is still negative. So this means that this is also a false root. Okay, what will be the answer? So the answer that you have to write is what? You need to write this equation has no real solutions. I want you to understand that this answer is completely plausible, because when they ask you to solve an equation, they mean find all possible values for x for which the left hand side becomes equal to the right hand side. They are waiting for us, they are waiting so that you give the proper values for x. But you do the calculations, you realize there are no solutions, so then you say don't wait for me because there are no numbers that I can present for you as the solution. So in other words, if I ask you to solve this equation and there are no real solutions for the equation, the answer should be written in this form. This equation has no real solutions. I hope that this video was useful for you. Until the next video, be safe and goodbye. Thank you.